I'm here this morning with Randy Moore. What have you been up to since we last met?
Oh, same old thing. Just writing songs, recording, going out, playing live in front of people who seem to keep coming out to see me. I still don't get it, but I try not to question something that I don't understand, so I just go with it. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. But that's really kind of it. I live here in Texas. Obviously, we're on different time zones here. And well, here's my coffee cup right here, as you can see. I don't live in Lukenbach, but I live close enough to get there in a half a day. So that's really what's been going on. I've released a song. It's not a new song, but it's a new release. It's called Big Bertha, and it's off of my Lukenbach album that I did a little over a year ago, and seems to be going really good. I'm getting a lot of airplay on it. Big Bertha is a song that I wrote with a guy by the name of Carl Perkins. He was a rockabilly legend who wrote a song called Blue Suede Shoes that Elvis recorded, and Carl had recorded it himself and put it on the charts. So I was glad to be in the same place that he was when we got this song written, and it was a lot of fun. So it's a true story too. Big Bertha is a story about Carl getting his golf club, his Big Bertha golf club, stolen, and so that kind of played all the way into the song. And of course, I don't know that anybody would ever had suggested in Nashville or anywhere else, hey, you should write a song about a golf club. But of course, I'm sure nobody ever suggested, hey, Carl, you should write a song about blue suede shoes. So he had a different way of doing things, and different a lot of times is the way to go. And that's the way old Carl was.
Okay. Oh, we're going to go ahead and play your Big Bertha song.
Great.
Well, I'm sitting here wondering, where's my long, tall baby now? Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering, where's my long, tall baby now? 'Cause somebody came and stole her, left me on the bottom side of down. Yeah. I used to take her out on Saturday, and a swinging we would go. Yeah, I'd take her out on Saturday, and a swinging we would go. Now I would do most anything just to swing that gal once more. She always felt like a dream right here in my hands. Any cat who's played around with her would understand why I'm bluer than a hound dog barking up a tree, crying, please, 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 Big Bertha, come on home to me. Well, I hope I never find him, the dude that took my gal away. Yeah, I hope I never find him, the dude that took my gal away. 'Cause if I do, I'm telling you, he'll have the devil to pay. Oh, yes, he will. She always felt like a dream right here in my hands. Any cat who's played around with her would understand why I'm bluer than a hound dog barking up a tree, crying, please, 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 Big Bertha, come on home to me. Oh, come on home to daddy, mama. I know she's just a golf club, but she always set me free. Yeah, I know she's just a golf club, but she always set me free. So if you see my Big Bertha, tell that gal to hit
Sounds like you was having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a heck of a lot of fun. We recorded that in 2003. I recorded that with my band at Sun Studios in Memphis on my birthday, late at night. It was a fun little trip, and anybody who's never visited Sun Studios, you should go. It's still there, still looks the same, and it's still got the same old spirits in there. It's really cool.
What do you like about being a musician?
I think the best part of it is I get to go out and kind of make people a little bit happy for just a little while, and that's a good thing. That's the best part about it for me. I'm not really crazy about any of the other stuff that has to, sometimes you have to do to stay in the game, so to speak. I could care less about being really famous or even really being rich or any of that kind of stuff. That doesn't really appeal to me, but I do like to see people smile and sing along to a song and get a little something out of it, enjoy themselves, because life is short, man. Go to a graveyard. You can read the dates. You gotta have a good time. Just like you're doing right now, you got to put a smile on your face and laugh, and no matter what gets thrown at you, you just got to keep moving and keep laughing, and know that there's somebody bigger than you called the good Lord that's really going to take care of all the hard stuff.
We're gonna play your other song, "Mother's Prayer."
Okay, all right. That was a big record over in Europe not too long ago, and I wrote that with a guy named Heath Wright from Ricochet.
They laid the baby in her arms. She watched the newborn son sleeping. She closed her eyes to say a prayer, asking the Lord for his sake keep him. His life has just begun, and sometimes it won't treat him fair. So be with him when I can't. All I can give my little man, here's a mother's prayer. A mother's prayer can move a mountain. A mother's prayer is pure as gold, and the angels in heaven make sure she gets heard up there. 'Cause there's nothing that's more precious to God's ear than a mother's prayer. She tries her best to explain as she holds his little hand, saying you're meant for better things. My hope is you will understand. Now all the papers have been signed, and your new home's waiting there. And one day they'll tell you soon how you were the answer to another mother's prayer. A mother's prayer can move a mountain. A mother's prayer is pure as gold, and the angels in heaven make sure she gets heard up there. 'Cause there's nothing that's more precious to God's ear than a mother's prayer. It moves the mountains. A mother's prayer, it's pure as gold, and the angels in heaven make sure she gets heard up there. 'Cause there's nothing that's more precious to God's ear than a mother's prayer. Nothing that's more precious to God's ear
It's a great song.
Thank you. Glad you like it. It's been a good one. I've had that around for a little while and released it. You know, like I said, it's been like the Big Bertha thing. They've been sitting around for a little while, and I put them out about a year or so ago on the Lukenbach album of mine, and it's been a good thing. I've been real satisfied with the response, and I like the way they sound too. So it's all good, man.
Yeah, the first song, it was a high tempo song.
Yeah, you know, it's rockabilly, feel good music. Old Carl, he liked to rock the place when he'd get up and play. So that's kind of more his style. And then Mother's Prayer was a song that I wrote with a guy named Heath Wright from Ricochet, like I said earlier. And it's about a woman putting up her child for adoption. And I asked Heath after we wrote the song, I said, "How'd you come up with that?" He said, "Well, I'm adopted." And he said, "I always wanted to write a song for my mother and my adopted mother and my real mother." And he said, "I'm going to sing it to him on Mother's Day." So it was, I thought that was kind of a great thing for that song. So.
What was the best gig you ever played?
Oh, I've played a lot of different things. I think the best one I ever did was up in New Jersey. I played in October of 2001. It was a benefit for victims of the 9/11 attacks. And Bruce Springsteen was a headliner on the show. John Bon Jovi was on the show with Richie Sambora, Joe Ely, Smithereens. A lot of great rock acts and pop acts from New Jersey were on it. And I got invited up to play some Carl Perkins songs because they were going to do a Sun Records portion of the show, which I did with a guy named Sonny Burgess and a guy named DJ Fontana, who played drums for Elvis, and a guy named Jerry Sheff, who played bass for Elvis. So it was a big moment, and it was a real life-changing kind of a deal, because it was one of those things where it's once in a lifetime you get to do something with your music or with what you do that really makes a difference and really helps people. And we certainly did that weekend. So that'd probably be about the best thing I ever strapped on a guitar and did on stage. So it was a lot of fun, but it was very meaningful.
What do you like doing besides music?
Well, what I like to do besides music, I like to play golf and go fish. I do a lot of freshwater fishing. I spend a lot of time with my wife, Linda. We do a lot of stuff together. That's really kind of my favorite thing to do, is spend time doing stuff with her, because we have a good time. We really get along, and we have a lot of laughs. It's a big time for us. So. And don't cost a lot of money either, which I could go ahead and add to that too. So I don't have any expensive hobbies or activities that I do.
Where can people go and see your music videos and events?
I've got a website, which is the main place that you can go. It's Randy initial C Moore, RandyCMoore.com, and it's got everything on there. You can find my music on there, find music videos, some live performances are on there that were taped, my bio, my schedule, all that kind of stuff. Anything that pertains to what's going on with me is on that website, Randy C. Moore.
Well, thanks for being on the show this morning.
Well, Rich, I really appreciate you and appreciate what you do. And listen, man, I like all those pictures you got back there, and I really like your Wizard of Oz stuff. That's awesome, buddy.